Max level nostalgia, guys. Do you remember this game? Wait for it. Wait for it. The sound. There it is. Oh, look at this guy. Everquest, guys. Everquest, the original. The original. This is my monk, level 60. Level 60 is the highest on this emulated server, which is called Project 1999. If you love this game, if you haven't played in years and you want that original old school EverQuest experience, check out Project 1999. Anyways, we got a lot to do today, guys. We're gonna go on an adventure full of nostalgia. We're gonna bring you back to the early 2000s. Where does this look like? For those of you who played the game, come on, you guys should know already. This is the city of Freeport, the human city of Freeport. And as you can see, my dude is a human monk. And I am gonna go to the bank. And if you guys remember this is like a whole little maze in here, right? So you walk in, here's Boomba the Big. You guys remember this dude? He's like a merchant that just sells like average crap. But anyways, so you go past Boomba, and right now we're in West Freeport, so you go all the way up the ramp here, past the guards, which now that they added more to the game, the guards are higher level. These guys aren't. These guys are green. Let's see if I can take this guy. Oh yeah. The Monk Epic is so awesome. This guy's pretty badass. I've put in a lot of time and effort on this guy, and he can just destroy these guards without much trouble. But I'm not gonna do that because your faction gets wrecked if you do that. So I'm gonna zone into North Freeport now, which is where the bank is. And if you guys remember this, you can almost do this blind, right? You got this building here, you go to the right, you go around, you go to the right again, and bam, there's that big red building. And then you go around the red building and all the way into the banking area. Here we go, boys. You remember the Jade Tiger? A little bar here. We got a little vault. That's the bank. Sir Briel always has been there. I'm just going to load up on some cash. I've got 50 platinum right now, and I want about another 50. I usually carry about 100 platinum with me. But with the monk, you can't be too heavy because it ruins your AC, which right here you can see mine's 977. It's pretty good. So I'm gonna head back now. That's all I wanted to do. Plus, it's so nostalgic here in North Freeport when you look at the bank. It just brings you back. It brings you back. So we're gonna go all the way back out into West Freeport, and then I'm gonna show you a couple things. And what we're gonna do today, this is the big thing, we're gonna look at the EC tunnel, the East Commonlands tunnel, which is where everyone peddles their crap. And if you guys remember, depending on what server you played on, it was either Greater Feydark by the elven city of Kelethin, which is where the bank was, and that was like a meetings place. We called it, ooh, there's an epic, oh, she's gone. That was an epic druid. With the leaf blower, you guys remember the druid epic sword with the leaves coming out of it? Called the leaf blower. Alright, so here we are back at the main gate. But anyways, like I was saying, so if you weren't on a server where Greater Feydark was the hangout, it was Eastern Commonlands. And in Eastern Commonlands, which is where we're going right now, there's a tunnel, and that's where everybody hung out and just sold their stuff. You know, they typed into out of character OOC chat what they're selling, and you'll see it here. This server is actually still pretty populated. There's about 1,150 people on right now, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it's a good amount for this crazy old game. Oh, we got some weather going on in Eastern Commonlands. A little skeleton here. Let's see if we can knock this guy down with a little flying kick. So this should look familiar, dudes. This should really look familiar. And if you head over here to the left, we are gonna slowly, I wish it wasn't raining. If it wasn't raining, you could see a little bit further. The clip plane would have been better. That's all right. Just over this hill, you guys are gonna see it. The EC tunnel. You see here in the chat, everybody's selling their stuff. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Look, there's another guy that's running. They're all heading over. There it is. Oh, isn't it amazing to see in all its glory with people still hanging out? because, you know, the live servers at Everquest are still going, but there's nobody here. I mean, absolutely nobody here. But on this server, this is still the place. This is the place to buy and sell. I mean, you can see there's quite a bit of people here. And this server's been around for so long, a lot of people are level 60. A lot of people are maxed. But check it out. I mean, this is awesome. This is just how it was back in the day. So from here, I just wanted to show you guys this, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna head straight out. And what do you hit if you head straight out from the EC tunnel? You hit the Nectalos Forest zone line, and if you go all the way through Neck Forest, you'll hit Lava Storm, and in Lava Storm there's a couple dungeons, and today I'm gonna lead you guys through Salus XI, or Soul Dungeon B, which is a hell of a place. A lot of nostalgia, old school dungeon, vanilla EQ. That's where we're gonna go. I should be able to handle a lot of the guys there by myself, but even if I can't, I've got Feign Death. Check this out. Boop. Pretend like I'm dead. I'm good. Nothing will attack me. So you hook up with the path that came from Freeport, and if you follow it here, this is the Neck Forest zone line. All right, we are in Neck Forest, the dark, dreary, dangerous, scary place that everybody hated to run through. But if you know what you're doing, it's really not so bad. So if you guys remember, you follow the path, and the path will split. You can go left or right. We're gonna follow it to the right, and that'll lead us to a bridge. And then from the bridge, I have a really easy way of doing this. So keep in mind, I'm a human. I don't get along with dark elves. So this forest is where all the dark elves are from. So like, he's threatening down here. So if I get too close, he'll attack me. But he's a green con, so he's much lower level than I am. So I'm not really worried about it. But so check it out. We follow the path to the right, and eventually we are going to come to the bridge. There's some other big fatty. Hey, fatty. Hey, fatty. Nice. Ooh, my J boots. So you see this spell right here? Journeyman boots. It makes you run faster. This was a hell of an item to camp back in the day, Journeyman's boots. But it's an instant click run speed. So we're good now. I got it. And it looks cool. So I got that going on. Now from the bridge, what you do is you head straight out. I'm gonna turn this sound down, guys. This is the music. Okay, there we go. So what you do from the bridge is you head straight out, you follow the path, and instead of turning with the path, you basically just go straight and a little bit to the left, and you will run into around where the zone line is for Lava Storm Mountains. So we'll get there. So some of you, if you don't know why I'm making this video now, I've played this game on and off for 20 years, and I still play the live version from time to time. I've got this guy on Project 99, but I made a video a few months ago, and it was just me in my truck talking about something that was really bothering me about Everquest. Check it out, there's a link up here somewhere to that original video. But I wanted, instead of just talking about it, I wanted to play it today, because so much of this game revolves around nostalgia. I mean, if you look at the graphics, it's horrible. I mean, the graphics are absolutely horrible, but there's something about the gameplay that just brings back so many fond memories. And I remember as a young fledgling gamer, this was one of the first MMOs ever created, and it was the first one I ever played back in the year 2000. So it had been, so check that out. It's funny, if you play this a long time, you know landmarks. You don't need maps. You just know, like, oh, if I go far enough straight, I'm gonna run into this big ass tree that's on the ground, and that's this guy. And if you hit that, you know you're heading in the right direction. So we're gonna keep going, and then we're gonna hit the lava. Ooh, Stone Guardian. Of course they're all green. I'm pretty badass, guys, I'm not gonna lie. Pretty badass. Okay, so here we are, there's the guard guarding the entrance to Lava Storm. So we go down this little corridor, and then we're gonna pop into the Lava Storm zone, and then from there we're gonna go to the dungeon, which is, you'll love it, you'll love it. You'll remember it like it was yesterday. Here's a little trick when you're zoning into Lava Storm. All you gotta do to get to the dungeon, you're gonna look for a really tall, almost like a volcano, and there'll be big spouts of steam coming off of it. So if you see, you just head straight out, and you can see like there's a big spout of steam right here, and we're gonna look for even bigger ones. If you just kind of head straight out a little bit to the left, you will see it eventually. I wonder if my clip plane's on. Put my clip plane to 100. Sometimes if you go third person like this, it's a little easier to see. But, okay, I see in front of me a tall mountain. Does it have the steam? I know it does, because I've done this a million times. But look, see there's like 3 big steam spouts. And there's some little goblin huts on top. And that's when you know you're going in the right direction. It's actually the inner part. What the hell's that called? The inner part of a volcano? The cone? Cone? I don't know. This is all real low-level stuff here, so I'm not worried about it attacking me. But here we are. Here's the goblin huts. And here is... Oh! That was loud. Here it is. There's the inner part of the volcano. There's a couple different zones that come off of this. Soul B, Soul Dungeon B is the highest level. And that's down here. These guys are weak. Bing. It's still a really popular zone to do some power leveling in, or you know, if you just want to hang out with friends. Okay, so we're going in. Soul B, we're going in. This is exciting. I haven't been here. I haven't played this in a long time, guys. I've been playing the live servers a little bit more, but I haven't been on Project 99 in a long time. So there's some dudes here. Well, let's see. There's 10 people here. There's a 60 shaman, shadow knights, all that stuff. So I'm the only monk, it looks like. So we'll see. Now, if you guys remember, this is just going to be a brief little walkthrough. I don't want this video to be like 45 minutes. Although, if you want me to do more of these, let me know, because I'm happy to just do some adventuring and walk around some other dungeons and other cool zones that you guys remember. Let me know down below what you want to see, and we can go do that. So, this is the entrance, as everyone remembers. Let me see if I can grab... Can I grab an invis, bro? Let's see if I can get an invis from these guys. I don't want to take a chance. I have rings. Like, when I played this, I used to be a raid puller. I used to be a raid puller because I'm a monk. And so, as a raid puller, you get all these funky items that do certain stuff. Like Ring of Shadows, I can cast my own invis. So I'm not really worried about getting an invis. I'll just do my own. Don't worry, guys. I got this. Ooh, you know what I want to do, though? So... check this out here. In this spot, right, my range and my ammo, there's nothing, because as a monk you get these cool no-drop bracers, and there's a few different ones you can get. Whoops. And if you equip it and right-click, you cast the spell that summons shurikens. Shurikens, like throwing shurikens. And that's what I use to range attack mobs, to get them to come to me. It's called pulling. You guys remember this. For those of you who don't, it's called pulling. But I use that, and they also have some stats attached. I'll show you when it's done here. Great item. Phenomenal item. So here they are. I've got a couple stacks of them right here. Summon Shuriken of Quellius. And if you right-click on it, it'll show you. It's got some stats. And what I like is the range is 100, so it's pretty far. All right, so we're good to go there. Now I'm going to invis myself. So, oh, it's out of charges. So these particular rings only have 3 charges each. That one has none. But I think I've got a couple more laying around here. Let's see if any of these have charges. Charges none. Charges none! What? What? Man, that sucks. Alright. We're just gonna Iron Man it. No invis needed. I wonder if these guys will attack me. So these are the main mobs in this dungeon. They're kobolds. They look like that. Now, I'm going to see, there's... Is it attacking me? You jerk. Oh, there you go. He's got it. There, I'll help you kill it, dude. I'll help you kill it. Monks do so much damage. So much damage. Look, I'm pulling aggro. That guy's a tank and I'm pulling aggro. Now, a lot of times if you just... Oh, he feigned death. What a putz. Alright, anyways, so here we go. You can go left, right, or straight, just depending on where in the zone you want to go. We're going to go to the lower part first, which is to the left, And as you're leveling up, these are some awesome places. There's the window right here. This is called the window room because it looks like a window. What do you know? This was a popular spot back in the day. And if you go up here, then we're going to get into this place called Royals. Now, the Royals, there are kobolds that are like king, queen, all that stuff. And there's nobody here, but this was the spot. Right here by this little wall with the snake thing on it. That's where people set up camp. And over here to the left is where the Royals were. Oh boy. So I'm gonna feign death. Oh, it didn't work, it failed. Oh no. So sometimes feign death fails, which really sucks. And I have to wait for it to refresh, which doesn't take long. But you gotta time it right. If you're getting hit while you press feign death, it doesn't work more of the time. So yeah, I timed it right. I'm down on the ground. I'm feigning death. These guys are eventually just going to go away and they're going to leave me alone. And if I stand up, hopefully it'll work. Cool. So I lost aggro. Nothing's on me. So up here, guys, this is where the Royals were. And just up here to the left. I don't want to get too close, but that's where they were, just right up there. And they're actually right around here. There was another monk epic item that you could camp. But oh, is this guy fighting? Oh, look, there's some dudes up here. Hey, bros. All right, so anyways, that's this part of the zone. So now we're gonna go back down. We're gonna go back to the beginning. We're gonna go a different direction. And I'm gonna show you a couple other things before we call it a day. If I remember here. Okay, so here we are at the entrance. So we went left. Now we're gonna go to the right. One of the greatest places if you're close to 60 is Fire Imps, and there's a named guy called Lord Afridi. And Afridi drops some cool stuff, some really nice items that people like, even at level 60. So I'm not going to go that way. It's too high level for me just to solo. But if I go straight here, we're going to go to Bats and Bugs real quick. Bats and Bugs, guys. Another great place to hang out with your group. So if you go up here, and I know you guys are probably lost, but don't worry, I'm an expert at navigating here. Up here, we're just going to feign death. And we're gonna look around. So this is Bats and Bugs. As you can see, bats. And there's some beetles that run around too, down on the ground floor here. But people would set up shop as a group right in this area, right here. There's a cobalt. And if you keep going this way, there's some spiders. Let's see if we can do some lava duct crawlers. Those are higher level. Very popular camp. It looks like somebody's been through here. But they look like black widows. We'll see if we can catch one. And I can solo maybe one, but my gear's not that great. It's really not. Ooh, that's the wrong way. Sorry. Wrong way. It's been a while. Forgive me. I think it's this way. Here we go. Here we go. And we're gonna peek around the corner. Oh, somebody's been killing. Oh, look, that's the name spider. So these guys on the ground here, Lava Duck Crawler, those are the regular mobs. This guy, Noxious Spider, is the named. He looks a little bit different, hits a little bit harder. Hey, bros. People don't usually like you attacking their mobs because they think you're trying to kill steal. But I'm not, I'm just messing around. So this is a really cool place. And I'll tell you what, I'm gonna see, ooh, did they kill all the way over here? I'm gonna go to the Fire Giants, guys. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, and they did. Okay, so I have a sick little item called Pegasus Cloak. Where is it? Where's my Peggy Cloak? Where's my Peggy Cloak? Right here. Now, usually monks can't cast levitation. They have to get it from another class. But, lo and behold, there's an item that has a clicky on it, and if you do the camp, which is a huge pain in the ass, maybe I'll do a video if you got like 4 hours to watch. But this is levitation for any class. Really, really, really awesome item. Okay, so now I'm levitating, so we can go over the lava. We're gonna go through here, staying above the lava, and bam, look at this, here we are. Okay, now we are at a totally different place, and this is like the end game. in the original EverQuest, there was only a couple raid spots where you had to have like 30, 40 people. And Lord Nagaffin, or Nagaffin, I don't know, he's in this area of the zone. But to get to him, you got to get through all these fire giants. Oh, it looks like somebody's been taking him out. Have they? Looks like somebody's been taking him out. Very long spawn time. Like hours. So if they're gone here, maybe somebody's camping. There's a few names up here like King Tranix, which if you look at my gear, this crown right here, Crown of King Tranix, it comes from a dude that spawns right where this throne is. Doesn't look like anybody's here because they've probably killed him recently. But this is where the fire giants usually are. Usually, not right now. So I'm going to call it quits right here, guys. I hope you had fun watching this. I hope it brought back some really good memories. I love playing this game. Anytime you guys want to see this, please let me know. Like I said before, I'd love to make more videos about just adventuring through old school EverQuest. Thanks so much for watching, Scubes. Until next time, see you guys later. Bye.